Her name was Mira. Mira grew up in a small town, where every choice a woman made was judged. She was brilliant, full of dreams, and wanted a life bigger than the limits around her. When she moved to the city for work, she met Arjun. He wasn't like anyone she had ever known. Confident, successful, with a voice that made people listen. He carried an aura of power, and yet, when he looked at her, she felt seen in a way no one had ever made her feel before. What started as friendship became something deeper. It wasn't just attraction. It was fire. The kind that burns through every boundary. But there was one problem. Arjun's world was nothing like hers. He belonged to wealth, politics, expectations. She belonged to herself, and she guarded that fiercely. One night, when emotions overpowered reason, their lives changed forever. Mira discovered she was pregnant. She wanted to tell Arjun. She wanted to believe in their love. But then she overheard a conversation. His family had already chosen a future for him. His career, his marriage, his life, everything mapped out. Mira realized something cruel. If she told him now, he would be forced to choose between love and duty. And she couldn't bear to see him sacrifice everything he had built. So, she made the hardest decision of her life. She disappeared. Years passed. Mira raised her daughter, Ashi, with love and strength. She told herself she didn't need Arjun, that Ashi was enough. Every birthday, every smile, every small success of her daughter reminded Mira that she had made the right choice. But in the quiet of the night, when Ashi was asleep, Mira would sometimes hold her little hand and whisper, "You're my secret, my love, my strength." Fate, however, has a way of bringing back what we try to bury. At a business conference, Mira walked into a room, and there he was, Arjun, older, sharper, more powerful than before, but his eyes still burned with the same fire. When he saw her, he froze. And then his gaze shifted to Ashi, who carried the same dimpled smile he had. In that instant, the truth shattered the years of silence. Arjun's voice trembled with both anger and heartbreak. "Why didn't you tell me? Do you know what you took from me?" Amira, with tears in her eyes, whispered back, "Because I loved you too much to destroy you. Because I wanted you to have the life you dreamed of." Their fight wasn't just about the past. It was about trust, betrayal, and the kind of love that refuses to die even after years apart. In time, Arjun understood. He realized that her silence wasn't born from selfishness, but from sacrifice. And Mira realized that sometimes love doesn't end, even when you try to bury it. Together, they chose to build a future, not just for themselves, but for the child who had unknowingly been the bond between them all along. Mira's story is more than romance. It's about every woman who has ever carried a secret in her heart. It's about the strength it takes to walk away, and the courage it takes to return. Because love, no matter how broken, has a way of finding its way home.